It's Transformation Tuesday, and we have another incredible success story for you. Kevin Barrera reached out to Charles several months ago wanting to lose weight and get his health back. Fast forward just a few months later, and he's done it, dropping 50 pounds with Charles's help. There he is. My goodness, 50 pounds. Kevin, you look so great. Why don't you have a seat? First and foremost, congratulations in just a few months. So what made you first want to reach out to Charles and try to lose this weight?
I think when I reached my heaviest weight back in December and January, I really knew I needed to make a change. So I made my annual appointments with my doctors, went in to see them, and as somebody who has two doctors for some small health issues, they both told me I really needed to make a change with my diet, maybe pick up an exercise program, and really try to do something to improve my health.
It was high blood pressure and sleep apnea, right?
Yeah, high blood pressure. I couldn't sleep apnea for a few years, and I really knew I needed to make a change. Right about that time, my wife Kelly, she, I believe, taped one of your episodes or one of your segments here.
Wow, there we go.
And she really encouraged me to give Charles a call.
Yeah.
So she gave me the number. One afternoon, I gave Charles a call, and we met back in February. And so since seeing Charles from February, I'm on a new weight program where I can exercise, some training, also a new diet program.
Tell me about the medicines. What happened with the medicine?
Since then, been back to see both my doctors. I'm off of all my blood pressure medications.
Wow!
Yeah, no longer on CPAP machines.
Yeah.
So it's been a great change, remarkable change.
No kidding. I mean, a huge shift in lifestyle. What was it about Charles's program specifically that just worked for you?
I was convinced right away because it wasn't even a month in and I was already feeling better, losing weight, and with his encouragement, I just knew that I could reach my goal, and that's exactly what we've done, or what I've done.
That's right.
With his help. So yeah, it's been wonderful. Major life change. My quality of life is the best it's ever been since I've been probably a teenager. So yeah.
Remarkable. That's really what we love to hear. And we love having Charles on to share these crazy stories. And look, it reached you, which is very cool. Charles, what's the key to your success?
I think first off, you have to have a clear set of goals. So people change for one of two reasons: inspiration or desperation. For Kevin, it was a combination of both. Obviously, he was concerned about the direction his health was headed. And with his doctor's encouragement, he recognized that he had to make some shifts. I really hand it to your doctors because so many people think that once they get a specific diagnosis, that they're destined to be bound to that. When if you'll start to take responsibility by making some healthy choices under your doctor's advisement, you can turn a lot of things around. It's really remarkable the influence your choices have on your life. So we set up a very specific eating plan. So if you're at home and you're struggling, you don't know what the heck to do, you feel confused, you hear all these new things about weight loss injections, this medication. None of that's involved working with me. It's all healthy food at the grocery store. Kevin, what exercise do you do every day?
I'm on a treadmill.
Walks on a treadmill.
Yeah.
That's it. And then he meets with me every 2 to 3 weeks, and we have discussions about really what's going to be necessary to make this change last. The critics often will say, well, it's great he helps so many people lose such weight, but how many people keep the weight off, right? And that really comes down to a second project. Learn how to have some variety, some flexibility, and gradually reduce the frequency of external accountability so that Kevin's able to manage this completely independent
It's a
of that type
lifestyle,
of process.
right?
Yes.
It's a lifestyle change, something that will last.
Change your mindset.
And it's not just about the looks or anything, right? All right, so we're going to have all that full screen information. Give Charles a call right there. Congratulations, Kevin. Thank you all so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.